It's a beautiful bacon day, Cookie Crusaders. To those of you that just watched the live stream, I'm sure that you caught a lot of information that was important and a lot of awesome things. To those who haven't seen it, I wanted to cover some of the important things that I saw come up. This was the main screen that I wanted to cover, as this is more or less confirmation of all the future things to come. Obviously not all at once, but it's really exciting to see what is going to be available in the coming changes and the coming updates that they're going to do. So we're going to cover everything that we're able to actually see from top left all the way to bottom right. So as you can hopefully see in the top right corner, an easier management of toppings. So that means either they're going to change up the marking system, they're going to change the way that you can filter and sort, they're going to change the way that you can store them, maybe you can upgrade them differently. Maybe they'll change it to how you can get topping pieces differently. So that's going to be something that may change in the future. And that's exciting because I'm sure toppings have been probably the bane of most players' existence. So it will be interesting to see what they can make of that. The second thing in the top left corner, it's a bit hard to read, but it is the sources of currency arc gross. So I don't know if that means that they'll be having a new currency coming to cover upcoming updates, maybe the new minigame mode, which that's something I'm going to cover. That's towards the bottom. It's hard to really say what that one is, but that one at least speaks to the in-game currency and what we could see of the changes of how that evolves over time. The next one below that, I just can't make it out for the reading, so I will be skipping that one for now. The one lower in the bottom left, the expanded use for cookies and various content. So that means that for all the people that find that certain cookies just have no use for them, maybe they haven't been able to use them, they don't feel like it's been worth their investments at all, or they just, for whatever reason, they're just like, nope, this hasn't been anything that we've enjoyed at all, then this is going to be probably something big for that, because you'll be able to use cookies for many various things. So that will be really important. This one in the second to bottom lower corner, just too dim. I can't read it, so I do have to skip that one for now. But the one below it is the mini game. The fact that they are bringing true mini games to CRK, that's awesome. That's more reason to be in-game for a longer amount of time. That's more things to do. Maybe if you're bored of PvP, maybe if you're bored of the daily grinding, maybe you want to be in CRK, but you just don't want to be doing the things that they have mini games coming. So I'm very excited to see that. Hopefully it can lead to coin generation. Maybe we can earn some free gems. Who knows? There's a lot of potential with the mini game system. Maybe there's competitions that people can have and hold. It would be really fun to see what they are going to add for that. So I'm very, very interested of that one for sure. More slots and additional team setups in the bottom middle corner. This could allude to maybe having more teams available. So maybe you're like, I really have more than 3 teams. I have like 7 favorite teams I want to run. Maybe we're going to get more slots that we can unlock in the laboratory and unlock. The fact that we have additional team setups, maybe we're going to be able to have preset recommended builds that we could set up, which is nice because then maybe that can be shared through the community. It's clear that they're seen and they're recognizing the community, both in the design perspective and the information and love for the community in the game. The fact that they see that through the content creators, that's awesome. So they do have recognition for us. They do see us for that. And for that reason, I think they might add more content in relation to what we as content creators can provide for you guys as players. The new upgrade system, I'm not 100% sure what that's going to be, but it is interesting to see that they have something potential there. I don't know if they mean an upgrade system for upgrading level, or if they mean for upgrading toppings, if they mean for upgrading buildings, but there's a new upgrade system coming. And this is all confirmed content. It's amazing. Like, as we can see that it's coming, we're going to get more of it. I think that they had to be more elusive of what they had coming to drive inspiration and drive hope and potential for the game. But now that there's 40 million kingdoms or 40 million players, which of course I'm sure that that's maybe a round estimation for duplicate accounts, but let's just even assume 37 million and that 3 million are just duplicates. That's still an amazing amount of players that they want to help and play and progress in so many fun ways. The care system for new and returning players. I don't know if that's going to be like an emotion system or like a relationship system, because we've seen on their Twitter that they've got, how do these cookies go together? How do they fit in the story and the lore? So we might get a relationship system that goes into CRK, which would be interesting. I don't know if it would necessarily have to affect specific gameplay, but it would be cool to see if like that system itself came together and maybe made an interesting way to play the game as well. Kingdom decoration presets, we know that one's coming. That one they already leaked to us, and the fact that that's at the forefront, I think that can kind of allude to what's the closest to being like released. So that's interesting to see it and where it's positioned there and what it's gonna kind of cover for that reason. So the presets, we're looking forward to that. The designs that we're going to be able to build, the way we're going to be able to make things move around and not feel so bad that we've put so much effort that we have to tear it down and do it again. That's going to be awesome. Balance changes for produced materials. This is huge. The fact that people have been struggling with their resources, how hard it is to create specific resources, the amount of grind that you have to spend into it, they might be understanding that they want us to play other modes of the game rather than spending time so much on the resource production, that they're going to make a full-on change to how resources are produced. And so this will be interesting to see what they make for changes for that, because I don't think they'll get rid of the production altogether. I don't think with all the quality of life updates that they've done that they would just completely change that. But for it to be a balance change that make it like more optimized and make more sense, that could be interesting to see what that creates for all players. Expanded guild decor access. That's nice. That could be more guild decor people allowed rather than just one. It could be that maybe guild decor will have special decor that you can't get in regular kingdoms. Maybe it will have more interactive elements rather than just total full-on design. So that's interesting too. At the bottom middle, adjustments for lesser used cookies. Buffs, changes, debuffs. We're going to see it all. We're going to see we're going to see changes for a lot of these cookies. Start working on getting these upgrade factories going, get these jelly factories going. Get ready to be able to upgrade as many cookies as you can. They're going to be making buffs for all the cookies that aren't used as much. They're looking at these systems. They're trying to understand what cookies could be used more. So even if there is perfect potential teams for cookies that are not being used so much right now, they're already in sights of how to make changes for those existing cookies so that they can be fun and that they can be an essential part of all the team building, which is great because we're going to be able to have more teams that will be more fun for everybody. And it will diversify the PvP experience so much. Guild Battle full release from beta. When they did the Alliance upgrade and let all of that be out, I really thought Guild Battle was going to be done being in that beta stage, but they just released more features for Guild for us to enjoy and to appreciate. But now we're going to see that instead we're going to get a full release from beta. So that means that we might get a raid battle style, we might get different guild dragons, we might get a different way to play guild battle altogether. That may be changing soon, and I'm super, super excited about that. That'll reinvigorate guilds altogether, and I'm so looking forward to what that could be. On the right side, new achievements and enhanced fame system. So the fame system, the likes and everything that you can get from friends and all the people that you see on Cookie Run Kingdom, that's never really been touched on too much. The achievements has been nice. I covered that in a couple days ago on the video on just ways to earn free gems, so that's good too. But maybe this new achievement system will really showcase the efforts and the work players are putting into the game, so that's going to be cool too. The reduced repetitive system. So I don't know if that goes further into like a better time jumper system, or if it's going to be just maybe you only need to do one bounty a day to get 5 bounties worth of stuff, or maybe you only need to do one Tower of Sweet Chaos to go up 3 tower levels at once. It'll be interesting to see what repetitiveness they're going to be removing by whatever changes and adjustments they're making. So that's interesting too. Diversified battle difficulty. So that means that they've heard and they see that they're going to be having, the story modes be a little more adjusted. They're going to have things being more balanced out for both new and existing players. We'll probably get better challenges as old players. The new players won't feel like they have to work through mountains to get through the game. So that's going to be interesting too. That's going to be good. Care system for new and returning players. So they've repeated that twice. I don't know why. So we're going to skip past that one. Easier production facility management. That'll be good. Yet again, that's alluding to more production quality of life. New Kingdom facility, the mine. They are finally releasing the mine at some point. I don't know when, of course, but the fact that that mine in the upper middle corner of the kingdom, the little roller coaster that's been broken apart, that's finally going to be something. I am super happy about that. Even if it's not gems that you can earn on a daily basis from mining, it's just going to be awesome. The fact that I don't have to look at my kingdom and say, oh, there's still a piece of land that's broken for whatever reason. So the fact that that's coming, that's exciting too. And it's good to know that they have something legitimate planned for that. And it's not on this screen capture, but I did see it during the live, that they have a new PvP mode coming. And I don't think it's going to be super mayhem, or, in the sense of, like, the weird epic PvP battles that they ran in, like, the early part of last year. But it will be interesting to see what they bring for that, too. So having a new PvP mode means that maybe it will have rare-only cookies. Maybe it'll be common-only. So it seems like they've been listening to a lot of feedback, and they've been hearing a lot of stuff that we've been saying as a player base, and that's really great. So look forward to all of the upcoming changes. I wanted to cover this all with you guys so that you could see what to expect, and let me know in the comments what you're most excited for after watching the live and out of all the information that you've received personally. I mean, the minigame mode is really, really exciting for me, just on anything else. But either way, thanks for coming by. Have a great day.